The ancient secret, how wolves became your best friend 15,000 years ago. Hey there, fellow animal fanatics and curious cats, or should I say dogs. Welcome to FactSpark, where we dig up the coolest truths about our world. Ever look at your furry, tail-wagging couch potato best friend and wonder, how did that happen? I mean, 1 minute they're chasing squirrels, the next they're demanding belly rubs and hogging the bed. Well, buckle up, because today we're unearthing the ancient secret, the wild, hilarious, and totally mind-blowing story of how wolves, yes, those majestic, howling wild things, became our ultimate sidekicks, starting way back, like 15,000 years ago. Get ready to have your mind blown and your heart warmed. From wild wolf to wigglebutt, the ancestry. Okay, picture this. You're looking at a tiny, trembling chihuahua or a fluffy, pampered poodle. Now try to imagine them as fierce, wild wolves. Hard, right? But believe it or not, every single dog breed on Earth, from the teacup-sized to the giant floofs, shares a common ancestor, an extinct species of wolf. This epic family split from their wild wolf cousins happened so long ago, it makes your grandma's old photo albums look brand new. Scientists are still debating the exact date, throwing around numbers from a just yesterday, 15,000 years ago, to a whoa, that's ancient, 140,000 years ago. Evolutionary anthropologist Brian Hare nailed it when he said the domestication of dogs was one of the most extraordinary events in human history. We're talking about a glow-up that lasted millennia. Great debate. When and where did it happen? So our title shouts 15,000 years ago, and that's a super important timestamp. We've got archaeological proof like the famous Bonn Oberkassel dog, found chilling in a grave with humans in Germany, dating back around 14,000 to 15,000 years. Talk about a ride-or-die companion. But here's where it gets even wilder. Some folks have found even older, though debated, dog skeletons in Siberia and Belgium, hinting that maybe, just maybe, dogs decided to join the human party in multiple places at once. It's like they all got the memo. Humans have snacks. Let's go. And here's a fun fact that'll make your jaw drop. Dogs were our buddies before we even figured out farming. Yep, long before we were planting crops and building permanent homes, dogs were right there, helping our hunter-gatherer ancestors track down dinner. As for where this all started, for ages, everyone thought it was a one-and-done deal, probably somewhere in East Asia. But new research is shaking things up, suggesting there were at least 2 major domestication events happening independently across Europe and East Asia/Siberia. As Professor Gregor Larson from Oxford cleverly put it, maybe the reason there hasn't yet been a consensus about where dogs were domesticated is because everyone has been a little bit right. It's like a giant ancient puzzle, and every new piece is a total game changer. More than just pets, the domestication theories. All right, so how did these wild wolves go from "don't come near me" to "please scratch my ears"? Scientists have cooked up some seriously cool theories. The most popular one is the human campfire theory or commensal pathway. Imagine this: a chilly night, a warm human campfire, and the irresistible smell of discarded dinner scraps. Bones, yummy bits, all the good stuff. Now, picture a few brave, less scaredy cat wolves, or should I say less scaredy wolf wolves, sneaking closer. They got a reliable, easy meal and even some protection from bigger, meaner predators just by hanging around. Wolves, being the social, cooperative creatures they are, were basically pre-programmed for this kind of friendship. Building on that, evolutionary anthropologist Brian Hare has a mic-drop quote: "We did not domesticate dogs. Dogs domesticated themselves." This self-domestication theory is pure genius. It suggests that the friendliest, least grumpy wolves in a pack got a massive evolutionary leg up by being able to chill closer to humans. This strong selection pressure on friendliness had some totally unexpected but super adorable side effects, which brings us to the Domestication Syndrome, how wolves physically changed. As wolves and humans became the ultimate dynamic duo over countless generations, something truly bonkers happened. The wolves themselves started to transform, not just their behavior, but their actual looks. Scientists call this the Domestication Syndrome, and it's basically nature's extreme makeover show. The biggest changes were in their personalities. These proto-dogs became way less aggressive and fearful, and way more social and playful. They basically stayed puppy-like their whole lives, forever young, just like us. But here's the really wild part. These personality shifts came with some surprising physical bonus features. We're talking about things like floppy ears, bye-bye pointy wolf ears, curly tails, hello happy wags, splotchy coats or cool white patches, fashion statements, shorter snouts and wider jaws, perfect for slobbery kisses, and even a slightly smaller brain size, less thinking about hunting, more thinking about treats. These weren't things early humans tried to breed for. They just happened as a happy accident of selecting for friendliness. The famous silver fox experiment in Russia proved this, showing that by only breeding the tamest foxes, scientists saw these exact physical traits pop up spontaneously. It's like nature's secret recipe for cuteness, and we got the best batch. A partnership for survival, benefits for both. This ancient bond wasn't just about cuddles and cute tricks. It was a powerhouse partnership for survival. For early humans, the perks were huge. Dogs became our original hunting buddies. Their super sniffers and amazing hearing, plus their speed, made them the ultimate trackers and retrievers, giving humans a massive advantage in snagging big game. Imagine trying to hunt a woolly mammoth without a dog. Good luck. Ancient cave art even shows humans and dogs teaming up for the hunt. Dogs were also our original security guards, barking loud warnings about approaching predators or suspicious neighbors. And when humans decided to trade their hunting spears for farming tools, dogs seamlessly transitioned into indispensable herders, keeping those sheep and goats in line. For the proto-dogs, this deal was just as sweet. They got a reliable, all-you-can-eat buffet from human leftovers and a cozy, safe spot away from bigger, scarier predators. It was a total win-win, a classic example of symbiosis, a beautiful, mutually beneficial relationship where both species got a serious leg up in the survival game. Think of it like the ultimate buddy cop movie, but with more fur and less dialogue. This deep, enduring partnership explains why dogs are still such a big deal to us today. So, the ancient secret of how dogs became man's best friend isn't just one simple answer. It's a complex, hilarious, and utterly fascinating saga stretching back tens of thousands of years. It's a story that started with cautious wolves sniffing out human campfires, evolved through shared survival benefits, and led to the amazing self-domestication that gave us those adorable floppy ears and happy wagging tails we can't get enough of. Ultimately, it's a bond forged in the fiery crucible of co-evolution, a partnership that transformed both species forever. That furry friend curled up at your feet right now, they're carrying the echoes of this epic journey, a living, breathing link to our shared ancient past, and a testament to a friendship that literally shaped human civilization. What do you think about the self-domestication theory? Do you have an amazing, funny, or heartwarming story about your best friend that highlights this incredible bond? Let us know in the comments below. If you loved uncovering this ancient mystery with us, hit that like button, subscribe to FactSpark for more fascinating animal facts and nature insights, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.